Talk about a bold robbery. At lunchtime today, 3 people held up a Gucci store in the meatpacking district of Manhattan, just a few blocks west of Chelsea. They had a gun, and before they left, they robbed the high-end store, and then they just drove away. Talk about chutzpah. The good news is that no one was hurt. Eyewitness News reporter N.J. Burkett live at the scene with the very latest for us. Newt?
Yeah, Bill, no shots fired, nobody hurt, but you're absolutely right. It doesn't get more brazen than this. The thieves took off in a black Toyota westbound on 14th Street. 2 men and a woman, at least one of them had a gun. It happened in the middle of the day in one of the city's busiest, trendiest neighborhoods. 9th Avenue was teeming with tourists. Detectives questioned store employees behind the glass doors at Gucci, where armed thieves forced everyone to the floor before making off with armfuls of handbags and luggage worth thousands of dollars.
I think it's atrocious. In the middle of the day, in the middle of Manhattan.
𝗠𝗘𝗗𝗜𝗓𝗪 brought his wife and daughters to the meatpacking district today and couldn't believe it.
I mean, like, what if my family was in there? My daughters are here. We could have been in that store. It's crazy.
No one was injured, and the thieves escaped in a black Toyota before people on the street realized what had happened. The store at the corner of 14th Street and 9th Avenue had been open for barely an hour before the thieves burst in through the door. Rosemary Welburn and her daughters are tourists from Brisbane, Australia.
It's very daring at the middle of the day for somebody to rob a very high-end store at gunpoint and put all the poor people there at risk. Terrible.
𝗠𝗘𝗗𝗜𝗓𝗪 says he and his family skipped the subway to avoid crime underground.
We came in to spend the day. You know, the kids are off from school today. It's a nice family day, and that's like the last thing I would expect. We decided to drive and not take the subway because we felt like it wasn't maybe so safe. So I feel like things have deteriorated a little bit.
Police have not yet released any surveillance images in connection with this case, but overall crime here is down by a lot. Overall crime down 30%, robberies down almost 40% over last year. But is it unnerving? Absolutely.